There was a period in 2015, I gave 8 khutbahs on the trot, and every khutbah was the exact same one. You know why? Because I stood outside of the masjid and I began to interview some of the young children who would come out. So I grabbed them, we started having a chat. I asked every single one of them, what is the definition of Islam? Not a single one of them was able to give me the definition of Islam. Depression levels, anxiety has gone through the roof. What are some of the things that could help us maybe overcome this sadness and this anxiety and this agony that a lot of us might be experiencing? The first point that I would like to share with every single one of you guys, my brothers and my sisters, is none other than Tawheed. Tawheed, my brothers and my sisters, is learning the rights that Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala has over you. To single out Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala in that which is exclusive to Him, ifradullahi bima yakhtassu bihi, and to stay away from attributing to Allah that which, or should I say, to stay away from attributing to other than Allah that which is exclusive to Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala alone. How many of us, my brothers and my sisters, know the rights of Allah Jalla fi'ula upon us? How many of us have actually sat down to learn what are the rights of Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala upon me as a Muslim? Our sole reason of existence, my brothers and my sisters, is none other than to worship Allah Azza wa Jal alone. He did not create us to become university students. He did not create us to become professionals or to even work. Not that I'm saying you shouldn't do any of these things, la abadan, I didn't say that. But we need to understand and realize that my sole reason of existence is to worship my Lord and to perfect what He created me for. Today you ask a young child about Pythagoras theorem, a squared plus b squared equals c squared. He will tell you. He's memorized the periodic table. C2O, H2O, this 2O, minus 2O. I'm just making things up at the moment now because I haven't memorized it. Alliteration, condensation, evaporation, and all of the other shations. He has what? Mastered it. Wallahi alladhi la ilaha ghayruh. There was a period in 2015, I gave 8 khutbahs on the trot, and every khutbah was the exact same one. You know why? Because I stood outside of the masjid and I began to interview some of the young children who would come out. So I grabbed them, we started having a chat. I asked every single one of them, what is the definition of Islam? Not a single one of them was able to give me the definition of Islam. But when you ask about evaporation, alliteration, condensation, straight away, periodic table, algebra, a squared plus b squared equals c squared. My brothers and my sisters, am I being unfair in what I'm saying? Am I exaggerating? Right? We don't know the basics of our deen. What are we living for, my brothers and my sisters? What are we breathing when walking on the face of this earth? That's a sad reality. And then parents, right? They're blasting my phone. Please speak to my child. He's having doubts about his deen. He's on the verge of becoming an atheist. But why though? What is the root cause for this? None other than ignorance. They don't know anything about their religion. And then we take them to these universities that are breeding grounds of kufr, shirk, feminism, liberalism, secularism, and of course the rainbow team that is extremely active, charging at vulnerable Muslims who don't have the tools to equip themselves in repelling these doubts that are going to come their way. People always message him saying, brother, I don't feel that connection with Allah Azza wa Jal. I don't feel that love. Why is it that I can't taste the sweetness of ibadah? My brothers and my sisters, not that I'm trying to compare Princess Charming to Allah Azza wa Jal abadan. But let me ask you guys, who from amongst you is engaged? Don't worry, no evil eye, huh? Who from amongst you is engaged or found a sister that he wants to get married to? None of you guys? Ajib. You guys alright? Huh? Go on. Yourself? Who put his hand up? If you don't mind me asking, why did you specifically pick her over every other lady that you know of? Why her? What is it that you saw in her that caused you now to grow this love for Princess Charming? She's a practicing Muslim, good. Number one, what else? Say mashallah, guys. Allahumma barik, don't give him your evil eye. Good family, what else? She's got wealth, you can take all of her money. Taib, What else? Tomorrow when you come to find out that she prays at night, you're going to be like, I've hit the jackpot. Sahih. قيام الليل قوامة بالليل صوامة بالنهار. And that is because you came to know about all of these different characteristics and qualities that this lady possesses, right? You have this inclination, this love towards her, صح? Now look at Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala. ليس كمثله شيء وهو السميع البصير ولله المثل الأعلى. Again, I'll make this very clear. Not that I'm trying to compare Princess Charming to Allah Azza wa Jal, but how is it, my brothers and my sisters, that we expect to love Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala and we don't know anything about it? Ibn al-Qayyim says, فَمَنْ عَرَفَ اللَّهَ بِأَسْمَائِهِ وَصِفَاتِهِ وَأَفْعَالِهِ أَحَبَّهُ وَلَا مَحَالَةً. Whoever learns about Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala, His names and His attributes and His actions, right? It is a must that he's going to grow a love for Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala. La shakka wa la rayb, my brothers and my sisters. We know absolutely nothing about the Almighty Creator. And when I talk about learning about the names of Allah Azza wa Jal and His attributes, you come to His names, you learn about the sifa, the attribute that also comes with this name of Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala, and the capabilities of Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala.